Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better. Who do it better? Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host that do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show. We got to talk about the Fever just made a few cuts. Bree Hall, I was hoping not to. Sorry, baby. It's a deep roster. They must be trying to do something else. I don't know. I like the game, but thank you. No, thank you. Jillian, I like your name. I like to say Jillian, but I guess I won't be saying that too much longer. Thank you for your services, but no, thank you. Okay. Now, 2 preseason games down, right? We got a few more, I think, this weekend, if not just one more versus the Atlanta Dream. I know that for sure. Saturday coming up. You will catch me and CEO Connor. We will be live streaming pre-game show and post-game show. Make sure y'all in attendance. We're going to do pre-game show here on my channel, post-game show there on his. Now, let's talk about Bree Hall, Jillian, real quick. I like what she brought. They only played one game. I think Jillian only played one game too. They missed the first game, didn't get no PT. So that kind of told me either they was gonna keep Bree Hall. I thought they were gonna keep Bree Hall. I was wrong. They didn't keep Bree Hall. I thought they was gonna keep her, but I guess they feel like they got enough guards and enough wings, and they don't need Bree Hall for that. And so they had to get rid of her. I know that probably was a tough call for the organization. Jillian. I liked her rebounding in last game, but again, she's playing against the national team of Brazil, so not too much stock you can really put into that. But how the Fever look, are they a championship contending type team? What we seen, if you're a basketball head, if you really know basketball, would you say, yeah, that looks like the makes of a championship contender right there? Me personally, I'm going to say yes. Very first game, all the expectations and all the pressure is on you to perform. The new roster was just formed by Kelly Cristobal and Amber Cox, was just formed together, and a beautiful roster from a lot of people's perspective, with picking up the signing of Dewana Mama Bomber, the signing of Natata Howard, the signing of Sophie Cunningham. I mean, well, not the trade. That was the trade, no signing. Trade over for her, and even the draft. Listen, now that we've seen training camp and we've seen a few preseason games, Michaela Timpson is looking like the steal of the draft. And I know they kept saying that on air during live TV, that she would be the steal of the draft. And it's starting to look like that is possibly true. So that means that not only was they signing the right people to go along with the team, now they take a step further in drafting the right players to go along with this team. And so to catch in the 19, well, that's not pretty hard if you got a player like that that failed all the way down to the 19th spot. Well, then, hey, but again, you still have to have the know-it-all and the wherewithal to say, okay, she's going to be the perfect fit for us. Let's snatch her. Because they could have passed on her just like all the other teams that passed on her 18 times, right? So grabbing her, putting her with this team, allowing Caitlin Clark to still be Caitlin Clark, even though they added all these firepower and to make it be known. I think they made it known to all of the players, the new players coming in. This is Caitlin Clark's team. It's Caitlin Clark's team. We're going to flow how she flow. Okay, we're going to go as she go. And because why I say that is when I see any of them get the rebound, from Kelsey Pistol Mitchell to Sophie the Trophy to Natata Howard, they look immediately for Caitlin Clark. Nobody else. When they on the floor with CC, they get their rebound. Where is she at? And they could have a full, easy lane. Now, Natasha Howard, even Dewana Mama Bomber, I've seen her do it. As soon as she got the rebound, look for Caitlin Clark. So that in itself, that really tells me a lot about this team. That when when all the firepower still know who is the biggest gun on the team, who's the biggest draw, who's going to make everybody's lives easier if they have the ball in their hands. They already understand that now. Spooky. So for Caitlin Clark not to play in the first game, and they had to weather the storm because the Mystics came out playing on their A game, running and gunning. And I don't think the Fever was anticipating that because the Mystics has been terrible. But they picked up a lot of new pieces when you're talking. And yes, they rookies, but they top dog rookies. Kiki, top dog rookie. Citron, top dog rookie. I believe they got another rookie. I don't know if she top dog. But Citron and Kiki, both top dogs. Now, Aaliyah Edwards, she didn't play. I believe she's on a team. And Austin Shakira or something like that. She didn't play either. But them new pieces, especially Citron. Citron is Rookie of the Year this year. I'm saying it now. She's going to win Rookie of the Year. She's not going to have, and it's not just because of skill-wise, but I didn't know she was that good of a player. She don't have no players getting in her way like she had Hannah and Olivia Mouse, who she had to take a back seat to. She don't got nobody to take a back seat to over here, and she don't need to take a back seat. That's what I didn't know. I didn't know, did she need to take the back seat and play off of those two in order to be good, or can she carry the load by herself if she had to? Can she handle her candle on her own? And it seems to me like they was actually holding her back from doing more things that she's capable of doing. And she displayed that game one. So while I say I think she will rookie of the year because she gonna have more opportunities. She don't got nobody holding her back, like I just said. Enrique is gonna hold Paige back off the top. An Alyssa Smith, a Dejanay Spicy Mustard, Freddie Cougar Carrington, she gonna hold her back. That team is gonna end up holding her back from her full potential of what she could actually be doing more than Citron will. So Rookie of the Year, I think, is going to go to Citron. But the Fever coming back from down 15, because that's what you want out of a championship team, that never feel like they out of the game. Even if they having a bad shooting night like the Fever had from the field goal, they had a great shooting night from the free throw line, and they play defense. Defense, anybody who knows sports, whatever sport it usually is, wins championships. So if you can score all you want, but if you can't stop the other team from scoring, then you could possibly lose easily, right? If the score is 155 to 156, then yeah, then you couldn't stop nothing. If you could have just stopped something and scored your 155. So all that scoring, that's all nice. But can you stop somebody from scoring? And when they locked in the second half especially, they locked them down. They locked in, locked them down, and locked them out. And the game went into OT. Sophie the Trophy Cunningham, she sparked up, went crazy, and showcased her true talent because even the Phoenix Mercury having Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner and now Kalia Copper and some of the other players, she kind of had to take a big backseat to all of that. And the coach, I guess, didn't showcase her true talents that she actually has. And I think Stephanie White is going to allow that to come out. And so we're going to see a lot of Sophie Cunningham playing the way she played game one and more than she played in game two versus Brazil, where she was 1 for 5 from the three. She missed a lot of shots she usually going to hit. So I'm not worried about none of that. And as the season goes on, when you got games every other day or every, two games every week, 3 games possibly in a week, you're going to fall in the rhythm of being consistent. And she's always been a consistent 3-point shooter. So that's going to be scary in itself. Now, the game versus Brazil, everybody moved the ball and did right. Now, I'm not going to be too hyped on the game versus Brazil. It is the national team of Brazil. They got a lot of little young players and so on and so forth. The thing I took out of that is just Caitlin Clark for real. I mean, and everybody's shooting the ball great, but I took Caitlin Clark just the way everybody's showing up for her, right? 14,498 people. And you first shot out the gate is a side step to the left 3, which they all love to see. and she nails it. Nothing but the bottoms, right? Matter of fact, let's pull up Indiana Fever's Twitter page. I love their Twitter page, their X account. It's always on point. Always on point. This nice commercial. I don't want to get no copyrights, but I love this commercial they did. And here they are telling thank you, Bree. No, thank you, Bree. We loved you, Bree. We still, do, but we don't have enough room for you. Jillian, same thing. Love you. Shout outs to you. Don't have enough room for you. That's cold. I almost thought they were showing them leaving the gym with this. I thought they were showing. That's cold. They kind of did. They kind of trolled them right here, which is not. They don't mean no malice by it, but it is funny. After you tell them, you got the picture of them saying bye to them, and then you show the next picture of leaving out of the stadium down the escalator. Not why you couldn't have a picture from down there coming up. I know you want us to see now you know. Yeah, we do know. I pay attention. I pick up what you put down. That's basically Jillian and Bree headed out the door. No, I'm just playing. I'm just being funny. But they are funny. They're funny. Let me heart this. That was funny. Now we know. Y'all funny. Y'all got jokes. All right, let's check it out. Check out a couple of these plays. Oh, the fact that some in the water in Indiana. Some in the water. 34 3-pointers combined on 49.3% shooting between us and the Pacers in Sunday's national TV doubleheader. Indy, are you not entertained? Wow. They just pulling up. Some in the water over there. Kelly Cristobal, she's in the water because she picking a lot of these players on both sides for the Fever and the Pacers, just in case you didn't know. She operates and has a big part of who the Pacers bring over there. She had a big part to play in getting Tyrese Halliburton from Sacramento. If you didn't know, now you know. What that say? If you didn't know, now you know. Kelly Cristobal is in the water in Indiana, and she got it going on. Lovely to see. Let's continue. Oh, my goodness. The trophy. Sophie the trophy taking a picture by the 22 Clark logo. And then Clark pulls up. Now they're going to have to put another logo over here. Because she put up somewhere over here. Yeah, right by over here. 36-footer. Insanity. But these ladies, they ready. This is called, from top to bottom, championship atmosphere. Championship franchise. From top to bottom with the Clark. Look at that. Wowzers. That's beautiful. From top to bottom, this franchise is working like a well-oiled machine. If you didn't know, now you know. Going into this season, promoting their guys. What a day in Iowa City. Can't say thank you enough. Everyone who made it special for myself, but also my teammates. Fever Show. So, again, man, I just love everything about the Indiana Fever. It seems like Caitlin Clark is really comfortable in what's going on, really loving what's going on. Her teammates, the management, everything, the coaches, Keith Porter. She's been in the gym with Keith Porter heavily. So it's going to be a very fun season. If you haven't checked my video out, I laid 2 videos down. If this is your first one you just came across, go check out the other ones and hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, and all that good stuff. Let me know what y'all think in these comments. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.